Fisher back to Docherty. Measures that well.
Centre field.
Martin released it to Bolton. High ball. Rioli. Well done in the end by Docherty.
Another Castagna. Tried to get boot to ball. Docherty with the clearing ball. Boys, this game risen. Carlton attack.
Martin. They don't mind how it gets in there, Richmond. Actually, the volley with the foot. Not possible to say that's deliberate.
One along the ground. Martin waiting. Nervous. Did well, Docherty, to drag him over. And wants to go on with it as well. Petrevski-Seton over the top. Docherty now. A little bit of space here. That's a good kick by Docherty.
Handball it straight to Grimes. Stuck it down the throat of Reed.
Happily blows mark, and inside 50 the ball flies this time. Docherty cuts it off for the Blues.
Load up through the middle of the ground here, the Blues. Docherty through the middle. Fisher centre half forward.
So Adams now, again, moving forward, and now Maynard. Low ball, knew exactly who he wanted. Pendlebury. Fish came in
To Cripps. Docherty outside of the boot, just got it to Curnow. Docherty has to run on. Thumbs and now Roughhead. Centre of the G. Now he's in all sorts. Somehow gets it back to Docherty. That's a good ball. Williams lurking. Measures it over the top to Crisp. Blues have got to win it and got to take every risk, and they've all got
Way back to Wiedering. Docherty now at half back. And again, Cripps too far for that kick to travel. Jones tack Brayshaw. Flicks it back, and Docherty read it to perfection.
Is he a good recruiter, John West? Akers manufactured something, blasted it out, and the mark is taken by Docherty. So they just can't get out again. Carlton dominating field position we've seen.
Target. Walters is inside 50. They sit it on his head. Taberner's there. Docherty!
They left that one.
Gets it again. Inside 50 they go. Not a great ball. Pretty easy for Docherty.
Sam Docherty, his return post 2 ACLs has been nothing short of remarkable. Charlie Ballard got it nicely through to Will Powell, who's a really improving play. Good hands, Docherty. But they took on the kick through the corridor, and Sexton, he had numbers out the back. Ben King had dropped his man and just needed some elevation in it.
Both slipped over, King and Wiedering.
Janet, nice crumbing work from Markov, but that will come back straight off the boot of Docherty.
Look at all the numbers the Suns have back, but it's just...
Feet. McPherson, good, strong tackle came from Docherty.
Holding the ball. Put on, he had a chance to do it. Kick to the pocket, wasn't great use in the end. It's goal of the night, it's been tough for the big forwards. Down the line, Lukosius down there. Edged.
Just as the count was going against you, Richo.
Just as the hand was an inch off.
Curnow, Jones. Docherty. Petrevski-Seton.
Three are there to compete.
Docherty takes the space on offer towards Mackay. His first impact in the game. Docherty barrels the ball inside 50, works out nicely. Piercing ball towards Dixon. Hits the ball hard. Dangerous position, Plowman. Volleyball spikes it back, and the Blues will clear. Fogarty does work. Mays, medical sub last week. High ball back towards Georgiades. That's a good grab.
Superman. That's the Sam Docherty that we've come to know over the years.
That'll make him feel a little better.
Precise kick with a show of speed. A bounce, wobbles it forward.
Hard for 4 quarters, and they can come right back into this game.
So Willem drew into the game. Unfortunate bounce for Georgiades. Docherty with a nice turn of pace to Nunes. Gives it straight back to Mays. And he's going to kick it straight to Docherty. Wants to come in. Sam Docherty, his 100th game at colours. Hasn't timed that at all well. Unusual, really. And Docherty takes a mark.
Big opportunities.
Barry Lyon alongside Jason Dunstall. To get that far, he thought it would be intercepted and bobbled off his chest. To the middle of the ground. There's good hands from Docherty.
Haven't been able to hit all night.
Docherty can hit the one further forward. Chronicle runs forward.
step. Turnover though, Docherty on the way back. Thumps it onto Hipwood, it worked, and Hipwood couldn't get the hippie shake going.
Berry's handball, but Docherty read that beautifully. 8 seconds and counting. Maybe one last chance? No. Docherty gets across and takes the mark. 10 seconds and counting. That'll do it for the half. And what?
Written and authorised by for the umpires. Good mark taken. And almost 50. Docherty heads out wide. Wiedering can go.
He and Cox were really likely. Long ball, deep ball, and getting back very nicely.
Heppel, Hooker. All Merritt back there with a defensive ball, but only as far as Docherty.
Good mark, Docherty. Just that. Carlton players got confused over who would go and who wouldn't. Docherty in the end spearing ball and finds Owies. The crowd here are loving the honesty in which both teams are attacking at the moment. Docherty, take note everyone.
Neville back to Jones. And he has Docherty. Sends it now the Petrevski-Seton direction.
Like a cat, Cripps. Docherty. Look at the space for Eddie.
Slices the kick off the side of the boot.
And Doc sub as well.
They're putting the warm-up top on as opposed to the jumper. So no decision, as Jimmy mentioned, yet. Here's Bontempelli. He's got Docherty to contend with. Handballs to himself. Docherty sticks to the task, wraps him up, takes him down. Umpire says, that'll do. On the ball. He's been mighty this afternoon, Marcus Bontempelli. Thanks, Marcus. 24 touches, but couldn't escape Sam Docherty on that occasion.
So the doctor's just pointed.
Most rusted on fans, it's the 57 years.
Yeah.
They just can't, they can't let.
Plowman, Oliver, Harms, Petrarca, Docherty got him.
In the ball. Carlton straight on the full. Clayton to stand.
Oliver wastes valuable seconds getting the ball back. Docherty told to go by the umpire, couldn't get it on the left, so now goes back to Docherty. Searches a bit deeper this time. Casbolt used the body on lever.
Yeah, Curnow here, which is tough to do when all the numbers are already back for Melbourne and well set. 15 guys just come out.
So Casbolt as a result.
I said Curnow before, I meant big Casbolt, but it's the speed of the kick here from Docherty. He kicks it low and flat to the advantage of Casbolt, which doesn't really give the Melbourne defenders to come over and help out. As you said, BT, just a little bump there.
Salem, hands clear.
CJ, Jace gets it out. Walpole, umpire says you just dropped it. Free kick to Carlton. They'll go inside 50 for the first time today. Greaves' handball for the Hawks to Frost, who has a bounce and is gone. Just got a knuckle on it. No, says the umpire. Umpire said you had enough chance. Good chase. The effectiveness of the switch has sort of diminished a bit with the ball being held up, but in the end it was Docherty's brilliance who got it to side, and now Eddie Betts is
nice. It was a beautiful kick by Betts. Hit up Owies, who's been fantastic today, Owie.
Kicks, took a little bit off the ball. Beautiful mark. Docherty's been great, and away he goes. Just put 20 metres. It's Carlton though, and Docherty inside 50. Maybe the Blues have got one last roll of the dice. Mackay puts it. Their ball movement.
Well, that's the efficiency there, Lingham.
Yep. Newman. Docherty finds Setterfield on the wing. He finds the football. What's Docherty got?
He goes long down the outer wing here at the SCG. Almost Heaney.
Again. It's been solid down back for them as per usual as Docherty finds.
Did really well, surged it back to Redden, and now Darling fisted away.
Seeing here on the wide angle sides are sort of sitting back a little bit.
So Docherty, very wide to find Wiedering. To keep it alive, did well to keep it in the field of play, and getting back there is Docherty.
Cuts back up the middle of the ground to Sard. And Ryan, wow, what about that kick? Effective in the end to Docherty. Square, almost there. Socked through by Docherty, but only as far as Andrew Gaff. He's kicked it into the hands of Docherty.
Top chance for Cripps. He in turn loops the ball to Docherty, who's got to hit a blue jumper. Low ball, chance, Betts had it now. Got it back again. Again he goes with his left. This time Docherty. Flynn
Josh Kelly with a high up and under Bobby Hill from behind. Docherty back in the path of young Tom Green. Trying to fight hard to maintain possession of the grandson of the Richmond Premiership. Knocked there, Tom Green. Had the open goal square. Docherty got back. Deftly managed to keep it in play. Time for a couple of bounces. Confronted by Finlayson. He's popped it down the line, Mackay. Leo. Yep. Don't come any more highly rated, I should say. He's a great contributor. The Blues had a real purple patch in the third term. There's the Sard kick.
Free to Berry. Docherty. It's pulled to kick late. Nice delivery. Yeah, really good work.
Most dangerous Adelaide Crows player out there at the moment.
Docherty from Kennedy. Stocker down the spine. Nicely delivered to Docherty. He wants to run a walk. Hands it to him. Got a fingernail on the way through, so it wasn't paid. That's in the back-ish. Umpire says no.